everyone and welcome. I thought I'd just share a quick little warm up for our hips, especially as the weather gets cooler, our body can tense a little bit more, or if you've been sitting for long periods of time and it's probably time to get up and start moving these hips. So let's come onto our hands and knees. That's it. Just spreading your fingers onto the mat. Knees are underneath your hip, and all we're going to do is lift up our left leg. We're going to lift it up behind us, then make a nice big circle. So take the knee over to the left, and then bring it down towards the center again. Lift it up, take it around. Good. Let's do one more big circle. Big circle. Lift it up, and this time we're going to step it on the outside of our left hand. And we're going to bend into that front knee. So my knee is directly above my left ankle. My hips aren't up in the sky, I'm dropping them down. Two hands on the inside of that left foot. Now you've got the choice to stay here on your fingertips. If you have the flexibility, you might start to walk those hands forward, or you might even be able to come down onto the elbows. So as we come down, doesn't matter which level you're at, we take a deep breath in through the nose. Nice calm breath. Exhale, calming breath out. And again, deep breath in, long, steady breath out. Good, two more breaths like this. Deep breath in, long, loving exhalation. Final one here. You'll notice that you're starting to relax a little bit more into this. And then we'll come back up onto our hands. We're going to tuck our back toe under, see if we can lift that knee off the ground. Place the back heel onto the floor. Now you could keep two hands here on the inside, or start to float the right arm up. That's it. Just breathe into it. Now your left arm stopping your left knee from turning in. You're going to push your hips forward, keep rotating that heart up. Your back foot is anchoring down onto the mat. That's it. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, lower the right hand down, lower the back knee to the floor, slide your hips back, and see if you can straighten through that front leg. That's it, and let's do it again. Bend into the front knee, and then move your hips back as you straighten through the front leg. One more, move forward by bending into the front knee, and then move the hips back, straighten that leg. Pull the toe back. Let's just hold it here for one more breath. Deep breath in. And exhale. Soften into the front knee. Slide that leg around. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes together. Drop your hips down onto the heels. Good. And then just push your heart forward. And then exhale. Round through your back. And again, pushing hard forward. And then come down onto the elbows so you can get your forehead to the ground. Coming into what we call a wide-kneed knee child's pose. So just soften into this shape. There is no rush. Good. One more breath here. And one. Come back up onto your hands and knees. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We float the right leg up behind us. Take the knee as wide as we can to the side. Bring it towards the body again. And again, lift it up. Big circle. Bring the knee back. One more. Lift it up. And this time we're going to step it forward to the outside of our right hand. So you might need to use your hand to help get it forward. Hands on the inside. Drop your hips down. So hips not up, we're dropping them down. Two hands on the inside of your right foot. Either staying here on your hands. If you have a yoga block, you could use that, or a bolster. You might walk fingers forward a little bit and get a little deeper into this pose. You might be able to come down onto those elbows again. And it's not uncommon for one side to feel a little tighter than the other. Doing the best that you can to relax your neck. Relax the muscles of the face and jaw. That's it. A couple more breaths here, just breathing into this right side. Keep melting down, just relaxing into it, not resisting. That's it. And then slowly walk your hands back, come back up onto your hands. Tuck your back toe under, lift the back knee off. Either keeping two hands here, or we're going to ground that back heel onto the floor and float the left arm up into the sky. Once again, your right arm stopping your right knee from coming in. Rotate your heart up. Keep pushing hips forward. That's it. Couple more breaths. Deep breath in. Long, gentle breath out. Last one here. And then you can slowly lower the left hand down. Good. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Drop the back knee to the floor. Straighten as much as you can through the front leg so your hips go back. Even if you can't get that leg straight, just keep it bent. And then move forward, rock forward. And then moving your hips back again. Nice, rocking forward. One more like this. Move those hips back. Pull the toe back towards your shin. And then exhale, rock forward. Beautiful. Slide that right leg around, coming onto hands and knees. Let's just do some cat and cow. So round through the back. Good. Drop belly down. Arch the back. And again, rounding through the back. And drop belly down. Now, from here, we're going to tuck our toes under. I'm just going to move forward. Tuck our toes under. See if you can lift your knees off the floor and then walk backwards. So we're coming into what we call a Malasana squat. So we're going to drop our hips down. Ideally heels on the floor, but a lot of people who've got tightness, they will have heels off. Do the best. Walk fingers forward. Drop your head down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now start to walk your hands back. See if you can bring your hands up in front of your heart. Now, not everyone can do that. You might need to still support yourself, and that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, hands come to your heart, pushing knees out to the sides. Breathing in, nice and gently. Breathing out. Good, 2 more breaths. Really important pose to be able to sit in this Malasana. Last breath here. And 1. Now you've got a couple of choices. You can lean forward coming out of this pose. If you're close to the ground, you could just sit down on your bottom. We're going to roll ourselves down onto our backs. We're going to bend our knees and take our feet as wide as our yoga mats. Now you've got choices with the arms. You can extend them out like an aeroplane, or you can cactus those arms out by bending and then placing the elbows and the back of the hands on the floor. Take 2 knees over to the right. So as I take my knees to the right, my knees are apart, because my feet started off wide apart. So we want to have our knees apart, and then lift the knees up, take them over to the other side. That's it. And we'll do that again. Lift knees up, take them back to the right. Lift knees up, take them back to the left. Come back to center. Bring the knees into the body. Hands are going to go on the inside of your knees, and your feet are just in the air. We're going to open the knees up using our hands. Feet are still in the air, but my hands are pushing my knees down gently. Just the weight of my hands is probably more than enough weight. We're just opening up here, getting into that inner groin. Now pushing lower back flat onto the floor, so we're not arching our back off the ground. Back of the hips are supported by the earth. Take another inhale through the nose, just enjoying these opportunities to stretch and release any stuck energy in our bodies, any tightness, any resistance, any resentment. We're just letting energy go. Good, 1 more breath. And then lift your feet up. Reach up to those inside arches, and we take it into happy baby. Ankles above knees, knees moving down either side of the ribs. Really important that you're pushing lower back onto the floor. Your head is resting. Now, if you can't get your head on the ground, I recommend getting a pillow or a block to place underneath the back of the head. Close your eyes down, tune into the body. You can feel the support below. You can feel an openness and expansion through the front of the body. And then we feel that breath, calm and steady. Even if you're feeling a lot of sensation or discomfort in the body, we can always find steadiness within our breath. Good. One more breath here. And exhale. Squeezing knees into the body. You might want to rock left and right, just massaging out the lower back and the middle of the back. Good. And then place your feet as wide as your mat again and just drop the knees down together. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Close eyes down. And just for this last minute here with the self, take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, know that you are worthy of this time. Taking a little bit of self-care time to nurture the self. Inhale again. Slowly exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, breathe in gratitude or a feeling of appreciation for the self. And if it's not for the self, for something. And as you exhale, just an understanding that right now is enough. Inhale, feeling grateful for all that you have. Right now, you have everything that you need. As you exhale, I am enough. And I always have been enough. And I always will be enough. As you inhale, just feeling grateful for the air in your lungs, the air that is available to us at all times. And as you exhale, we send out loving gratitude and appreciation for that breath. Inhale, feeling grateful for our bodies. Even the parts that we may judge, criticize, they are still a part of us, still functioning and working for us. Just send those areas love. Send those parts of you so much love. And finally, as you inhale, just feeling grateful for this day. No matter what is on your to-do list, no matter what needs to get done, you get to experience another day. And then exhale that out. Now just open the eyes up slowly. And then you can roll to your right side and gently pushing into your hand, making your way up to a nice cross-legged position. And we sit up tall. That's it. And just stay still just for a couple of breaths here in this seated position. Just whatever seated position you're in or can get into. The more we work on these hips, the more easier these cross-legged positions become. So maybe even just appreciating, if we continue this practice, how far we will get. Good. Bring the hands up to our third eye center. Love and blessings, and thank you for joining me. Namaste.